This program is intended for a mature audience. If you are not 18 years old, stop listening and find more age-appropriate content. If you are offended by any content herein, that is your own problem, as you have been warned. Do not try this at home.
Release the Kraken!
Because I am ready, and I will not let this opportunity slip through my fingers. Cup of coffee, man, yeah. Man! Wow, man!
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
Oh, I am enjoying this.
Get on with it!
You want to say it, or do you want me to?
Go ahead.
Because Tripper's not here.
No, Tripper's not here. Go ahead.
Titties!
Them teddies.
Miss you, Tripper. I love the fact that you're down in Texas. Yes, get on with it. Come on, I'm trying. Welcome to the show, everybody. This episode is brought to... Well, hold on. No one knows what this show is.
I don't even know what the fuck this shit is.
Welcome to Bad Habits...
Fuck, God
It's been a year.
Man. It's been a year. But I'm just... Yeah, it's been a fucking day, too. Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, there we
It's
go. I
good.
know we're broadcasting live. Sorry about the flub, folks. All right, titties and beer.
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 Yes, beer's
Cheers
good.
to you. Let's get this
Beer's
show
good.
going. It's 4 in the afternoon on a fucking Monday.
Monday. Monster trucks and beer.
Titties.
I just want monster titties.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
No. Welcome to the show, folks. This is Bad Habits Network. The show is called Shots from the Balcony. You'll figure out why we're going to be calling this episode what we called it in a few minutes. I am your host today, Gary the Hammer. With me today, after a fucking year's hiatus, a good year's hiatus.
Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Wah, wah. Our good old resident asshole, Rob.
Hey, kids.
Roberto. Give me a fucking...
That kind of turned me on.
I know, right? I know. Those fucking deep R's. The deep, sensuous R roll. There we
Deep
go.
R. Yeah, I accept that.
I accept that, my anus. No, pass.
Yeah, hard pass.
Well, you're the butt play guy.
Maybe a little
You are the
tongue
butt...
action.
I was going to say, you're the salad tosser.
Well, yeah, I'll do the salad tossing all day long.
I'm still not... No. No.
It's all right.
I'll stop. This guys, if you like salad tossing, check out our sponsors.
Well, that
we
was a
just
horrible
lost.
segue.
This episode is brought to you in part by IdealVaporLLC.com. Check them out online. Use the code BHN 15% for 15% off all your items at checkout. Tell them Hammer sent you, and Jackie will promptly fire me. So there's that. And check them out in Portage, Wisconsin. Great facility, pool table involved, nice vapor lounge, a good kiosk, koisk, however you pronounce it, that you can sign up for CASA, SFTB, fight for your rights to enjoy your bad habits responsibly. Check them out once again at www.idealvaporllc.com. Again, 15% off your checkout using the code BHN 15%. Cool. Thank you for allowing me to do that. Everyone else fucks with me on that one.
No, I know better than that. But I would also like to.
Of course,
throw
there's
out
no Nerf guns.
No, I would also like to throw another sponsor out there for the Shredneck for leaving his fucking beer here.
Yes, this drunken debauchery brought to you in part by Lavin's Leftovers.
That would be a terrific and horrific name for a beer. Lavin's
Or
Leftovers.
dating site.
I just got shivers. Thanks. No, I'm good. Thank you. Appreciate it. No.
I got to send this link out to his ass, too, while we're doing this live. So, folks, this is the audio experiment in the making. We do things on the fly. If this is your first time listening to the episode, stop now, hit a heart icon, hit a like, hit a subscribe, and then promptly thank you for listening to this, and we understand.
Yeah, I don't. I don't understand at all. No.
So a year has passed since Rob's been here. He's quit vaping. He's quit smoking. He's gone on...
Not weed, though.
He's gone on several hiatuses doing sober months.
Yep.
What's prompting all this, bud?
My fatness.
You're fat. So you stopped vaping because of fatness?
No, I quit drinking because of fatness.
Says
But
the man- I
I'm
was gonna
drinking
say,
now.
well,
so
yeah, work is work.
Several yeah. Let's not get into that right now.
Yeah, I'll pass on that too. The reason I bring it up is because I was supposed to be doing Sober August.
Yeah, I was too.
Yeah, that fucking went out the
yeah,
window.
I mean, I did good yesterday. I only had one drink.
Yeah, 2 last night.
I was at Six Flags all day with the ex and the kid, and I got home and I was like, yeah, I'll have a drink. And I think I drank maybe a quarter of it. I was like, nope, I just got high.
Mm-hmm. And here all I did was move a person from fucking an hour away back into town.
That's a lot, though.
Well, especially with all the stairs.
Yeah.
I felt like the Hulk in the goddamn Avengers Endgame. So many stairs! I was legit angry because there were stairs. I'm officially almost 40.
And you know the original Avengers when that happened was great, but when they did Endgame,
yeah,
and they did that longer scene, I was like, holy shit. Hulk hates stairs.
I can relate, bud. I really can.
No shit. I live on the fucking second floor.
I was gonna say anyone who's 40 and been in the military just sits there and goes, "I feel you, pal. Yeah. I feel you."
I just feel you walking.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
But no, that was a fun movie, and I would have expected you to just be like, that is America's ass, and just fucking go like, I would have done the same thing, fucker.
I did laugh pretty hard. And unfortunately, I think I was the only one laughing in the theater. Easton kind of looked at me like, "What the hell are you laughing at? You'll get it when
you'll get it because you'll do it too when you get vanity.
I saw
when a child develops their own vanity. Oh my god!
Yeah. So a memory popped up on my Facebook yesterday.
Yes, sir.
No, it was Saturday. And it was me and an old friend of mine, and I was sitting on his 4-wheeler, and he was bent over, and I go, wow, look at that ass, and I sent that message to him, and he goes, holy, that was like fucking 15 years ago.
Jesus Christ.
It's like, yep,
so
that was an ass.
I don't know when Lavin's going to hear this, or if he's ever going to hear this,
yeah.
But we brought up the bottle caps.
Yeah.
I hate using them. I hate fucking popping them off these fucking, I like the twist off ones.
Yeah.
I also appreciate the PBR drinking game.
Yes.
Mainly. But Lavin, when he drinks in your home, make sure you fucking find the bottle caps because you'll find prizes.
I found 4 in between my fucking seat cushions on my couch. 4.
Car.
Car also, yes. Car. And that was, so it was.
When he comes to Wisconsin, he drinks.
It was my rental car and the car that I totaled. And the car I have now.
The car that you totaled, honestly, we could have flipped upside down and shaken all the change out of it, dude.
Yeah, we probably should have before I fucking had it towed away. Yeah.
Oh, my God. No, what happened there? Because not a lot of... do you want to go in and talk about that?
I don't give a shit.
All right, what happened with the car accident? Folks, we'll cap back on the bottle cap revenge story here in a minute. Rob had a car accident. And this has been... He's been in and out of this for a year.
I didn't have a car accident. Some drunk bitch hit my car.
While it was parked on the road.
Yeah, so I literally probably went to lay down about 9 o'clock one night. It was Sunday night, maybe. I don't remember. I know I had to work the next day again. That's why I went to bed so early. But anyways, must have fallen asleep immediately. 9:45, I get a phone call from Janesville Police. Hi, do you own a gray Chevy Sonic? I said, yeah. Well, I'm sorry. Let me backtrack. They go, hey, is this Rob? I said, yeah, it is. Well, do you own a such and such? I said, I do.
I did.
Well, it was just involved in a accident. I go, the fuck it was. And I looked out my window and I see all the lights and fire trucks and ambulances. I was like, never mind. I'll be right down.
Well, there's that.
Yeah. So I went downstairs and the officer, she's like, she's like, your car was parked where? I'm like, on the curb. Not in the curb. It was on the curb. And what happened was this woman was driving down, and it was raining that night. And from what I gathered from the police report, she was intoxicated, whether it was drugs or alcohol. That didn't come up. But she wasn't paying attention and fucking rear-ended my car, and being a little shitbox it was, pushed it up into the front lawn area of where I live, and yeah.
Now, I've seen the pictures, and they don't do it any justice.
It doesn't. She was going fast enough and hit it at the right angle that she flipped on her side and did a 180. Don't know how the fuck that's possible, but
Physics.
Yeah, because sir,
Random physics.
Einstein and all, and
E
fuck him.
equals MC squared. That's how that happens, bitch.
But yeah, I mean, got in a fight with the insurance with their insurance company. They told me my car is worth $22,000. I was like, that was more than I paid for it. You're fucking stupid.
Jesus Christ, really?
Yeah. They told me my was it 22? Yeah, it was $22,000. They told me my cash value was. I'm like, sure, if I'm a dealer.
Yeah, no shit.
So I went.
Or if you're fucking trying to undersell Kelly Blue Book.
Yeah, or oversell it. But so I went to my insurance company and they're like, yeah, your car's worth like 14. We'll give you 15. Okay. So that's what Gap is for.
Gap.
Yeah.
Not the outlet store that we used to go to as teenagers, but no, Gap insurance. It's
Well,
a
no,
thing.
I was thinking like
What?
Mind the Gap because the
Yeah.
fucking cop that I was talking to was hot.
Okay, elaborate.
I don't remember much of that night.
Okay.
I really don't. I mean, the only thing I do remember was she's like, do you have proof of insurance in your title or your registration?
I got proof of a boner right now. Thank you.
Yeah. And I was like, I do. And I was going to my glove box and I forgot to take my gun out and I opened it and I was like, oh fuck, I shut it real quick. I was like, so we have a problem. And she's like, what problem? I said, I have a handgun in my glove box. She goes, is it loaded? I go, do we live in Wisconsin?
There's a bear shit in the woods.
And she's like, all right. I said, so do you want to grab it or do you want me to grab it, empty it, and give it to you? She goes, is it loaded? I said,
Do we live in Wisconsin?
I'm a vet. I don't go anywhere without a loaded firearm. She's like, oh, yeah, go ahead and take
Yeah,
care
you
of it.
handle that.
So I did. She's like, okay. And the fucking fireman.
Coroner?
Yeah, coroner, I wish. At that time of night, I fucking wish it was. But dude's like, wow, that was really really nice of you. I'm like, what? I said, I didn't feel like opening my glove box and having the cop be like, holy shit, a gun. And she pulls one out on me. I was good.
Been there.
Yeah, I have
Been
to.
there.
I have to.
Well, let's be honest. It's not the first time you and I have dealt with cops together,
Nor will it ever be
or
the last.
separately.
No, I'll never forget that one time a good friend of mine again. He got into it with somebody and he took off on his fucking motorcycle and I jumped on mine and took off after him.
Yep, I remember
And
this
his
story.
girlfriend fucking hauling ass after us, and we stopped over at where Generac is now.
Yeah, Chuckle Hut.
It was just a fucking field, and man, we were fucking throwing fucking fisticuffs at each other, and 4 fucking counties roll up, guns drawn. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Neat.
I'm like, okay,
That escalated very quickly.
yeah. They're like, why are you guys fighting? I'm like,
We had to sort some shit out.
we're friends. It's
What we do.
yeah, we're good.
Officer, have you ever seen Letterkenny?
Fuck. You're
That. So, bottle capping it.
Yeah.
Lavin, if he lives with you or if he ever spends time with you, you will find bottle caps where you did not expect them to be intended. Yeah. So, month 3 hits. I have an idea, and he's going to kill me for this idea. Every bottle cap I find is going to be found in his shoe.
No, you gotta find something better. Like
No,
no, I'm thinking,
because it got to him. How the fuck do these bottle caps keep getting in my fucking shoe?
well, I was thinking like take the sole of his shoe out and put staples through it.
No,
Just
that's,
to, I mean,
no.
it wouldn't go that far, but
He's
far enough to
be uncomfortable where it feels like you're stepping on a fucking
like put like 4 or 5 of them right through and put a couple on his heel, a couple on his big toe.
No, that's if I break into somebody's house and do something that'll inconvenience them for a while.
Yeah.
I'll do that. But
Where
no.
the fuck are these coming from?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. He was starting to get mad. I just kept on going, don't let him see my face. Don't let him see my face. And now that he's probably listening, going, that motherfucker.
Probably. Yeah, more than likely. You see, and
I taught the kids to do it too.
I don't have the privilege of him staying at my house, which
I do. I do. I have. It's great to have him around at all times because you can get inventive with him.
You can.
And he'll actually translate that into something else. Like he'll use it on stage, like because he's a motivational speaker now.
Yep.
And I'm just like, cool, you're going to give me something to talk about in a comedic value, or you're going to fucking say something about this on stage someday or in the next book you write or something like a cleanliness next to godliness chapter in your book. I had a friend who asked, he granted, I was an asshole to him for not picking up my drunken escapades occasionally. I'm being poetic.
Yeah.
And he would remind me that I forgot to pick up by putting fucking beer bottle caps in my shoe. And then he taught his kids to do it because they love pranking Uncle Jeff.
It's either pranking or get swirlies.
Oh my God, yes, that.
Pick your poison.
Pick your poison, folks. Lavin likes to give children swirlies. Can't say as I blame him.
No, and I'm just glad he hasn't given Easton one in my toilet because his hair would be blue.
Oh, you're you're one of those blue cleaners. I use I try and get the clear ones.
No, I like the blue. It's pretty.
There it is. So, moving on. You like the blue swirlies?
I don't like the blue swirlies. Thank God I haven't gotten one.
Yeah. Where's the money, Lebowski? He comes out looking like a Smurf.
Fuck. That'd just be my luck.
Oh my God, we have actually a listener here, Jackie. Fuckers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Mama Bear is in the audience listening live.
Well, she didn't fire you, so it's okay.
Not yet.
Yeah. Well, the day is young.
Well, I was gonna say she's not gonna fire me for that promo because you actually let me do the promo without shooting a fucking dart at me.
Well, you know. What do you call them? The OGs? So yeah, I know.
Yeah, one of the OGs. Let Hammer fucking rant and let Hammer fucking make money.
Because you don't want to hear him growl.
Speaking of growling, I quit the last job and I'm working with you again.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's always a fun time. Honestly, I love it. I honestly love it because one, it entertains our coworkers because yours and my reactions to each other.
Yeah, and your famous words on, was it Saturday? I don't want to work in a violent workplace, Rob. Or was that Friday?
Yes.
It was Friday. It was Friday. Yeah.
I don't know. I forgot what we were doing.
You weren't doing anything. A certain coworker was doing something else.
That was pissing you off. Yes,
off.
And I said, I don't want workplace violence,
and
Rob.
he started saying something. I go, you might want to shut your mouth right now.
And then I'm at the computer just fucking paying attention to the computer, and I just spout out, Rob, I do not want any workplace violence. Dealt with that too much.
Yeah.
Can you pass me one, bud? I'm
Yes,
sorry.
okay. No, fuck. We'll kill this 6-pack off in 5 minutes.
Yeah, probably. Again, thank you, Jeff, for leaving your fucking booze behind.
Yep. I'm not even going to say the beer, so.
That's his favorite.
Yeah, he knows.
He knows.
So, yeah, no, it's definitely interesting working. I mean, this job, we actually work closer together than we did the old job.
Yeah, and the bosses didn't actually try and actively keep us apart.
No.
Because they've figured out that, one, things work better when you and I are fucking heading it out.
Yep.
Instead of, it works better. Let's not have this happen because these two can get one up on us for their teamwork. The last place admitted that to me.
Yeah.
The last place actually wanted to keep us apart because we actually would rub their fucking mistakes in their faces.
No, the bigger the company, the more
idiocy.
Yeah, more butthurt, more idiocy, for sure.
Yeah. Thank God I got out of there. Thank God you got out of there before the shots were fired, literally.
Oh, that would have been an interesting night had I been at work.
Yes,
It would
same.
have been a very interesting work because I carry everywhere.
Yeah.
I carry at work.
I'm
And
not going to admit to doing that because I don't want work to hear this. It's bad enough I know somebody who listens to this.
Yeah.
Everywhere we go, we have a fan somewhere.
we do.
Yeah.
I mean, I carry everywhere. I don't trust anybody, and I've been threatened.
I leave my
several
shit out in the
times.
trunk if you're listening to this.
I've been threatened several times at the place I work at now, and it's just like, yeah, that's why I carry.
Yeah.
Because I'm a better shot than you.
Yeah.
So.
Well, anytime somebody says they miss me, I say, get a better caliber.
No, I mean, bigger the caliber doesn't mean shit.
Well, better aim or bigger caliber. You
better
choose.
aim. I'll go with better aim.
I use heavier grain.
But half
My
the time,
grouping's better with a heavier grain.
It is. But half the time you can't shoot straight sideways. So
This is true, especially when you have left eye dominant, right hand dominant.
that's why I shoot with both eyes open.
Same. That's why I shoot with both hands. That's why I'm ambidextrous. 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 The English major can't speak. What a coincidence.
I can't speak anyway, so it don't fucking matter.
Yeah, well, that's booze and alcohol. Pointing.
Our boss, or my boss today,
Yes, sir.
actually came over the radio and said language to me.
Yes! I'm so glad I put that poster up on the fucking wall.
Somebody said something, and I go, why don't you fucking look?
Language.
It slipped.
So now I'm going to put the Captain America sign on his door.
I would, just to fuck with it. I'll do it. I'll do it Wednesday morning.
It's over by my
I know.
coworker's area, so I printed that one. I'm guilty.
I will put it on his fucking door
Yeah,
Wednesday morning.
To work with us folks is to actually have fun.
Sometimes.
To work, because
Until I get pissed off at somebody, and then it's just not. I mean, it's still fun because
I have
'cause
I have a tendency to feed into it.
yes, but if you haven't noticed, and I know if our friend is listening, he also knows that I'm half serious, half joking, and that's what makes it so funny.
I
And
will
he's the
fuck
same
you
way.
in the mouth raw. Things that have been said at work.
Yeah, that's it, but that's not even
It's not even half of it.
He's not my type.
What if he smiles like a donut? Would he be your type?
No. It's just the face.
Not so much here or right here, but right here in the face.
Just the whole face.
Yes.
You just pointed to all of me.
Exactly. He is a good guy, though. I give him credit where credit's due. He's got a huge fucking heart.
Oh yeah, I love him to death. He just pisses me off.
I was going to say that last part needs to come quicker for you, apparently.
What? Love him to death? Yes. Yes. Who is mine or his? That's debatable.
That's debatable. I mean, end it for my suffering and the world's.
I accept that. I sadly accept that.
So,
I mean, and I know one of our listeners can attest to the shit that I say to this guy.
I worry about when HR visits us.
I'm not, because she visited in fucking June. And I was
Yes.
like, hi, how's it going? She goes, who are you? I was like, good.
Good. That's kind of what I said, too. I was like, I'm new. I'm new.
I've been here for 2 years. You don't know my name? Good.
Good. Whereas of the old place, it was every other fucking week you and I were up in there.
Fucking A.
Separately. How did that happen separately? I thought we would both get in trouble for half the shit we did.
Oh, because a lot of people can't take the hard talk.
Well, that. Or the knife edge.
They're mostly yes. Yeah. I'm just a no bullshit
Folks,
guy.
if you don't know what the knife edge is, it's pointing with your whole hand at somebody or something, and it's a military. Every veteran does
do you know
this.
how many fucking times I had my cover knocked off my face because of that shit?
Yes.
Why aren't you doing this? Where's your fucking cover? Fuck!
I don't know, sir. I think it's behind me. How the fuck did that happen? Good call, sir. Good call.
I'm not kidding you. On my fucking last day of training, that happened to me. And I wanted to be like, maybe because you knocked it off my fucking head. But I go, I just shut my mouth.
No, I actually, I broke his character. He did that to me the first time. Where the fuck is your cover? The wind must have taken it, sir. He stopped. And it was the first time in the military I got called a fucking genius, and he walked away. He just stares at me for 3.7 seconds. Fucking genius, and walks away.
Yep. Fucking.
I'm like, you ever break a man's character who's supposed to be so solid?
Yeah, my dad, but I don't
Yeah,
think
God.
I don't think I broke him in the right way.
No, Papa Lyle. No, you scarred him. You scarred Papa Lyle.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck.
Hell, you've gotten my old man to walk away after you fucking looked at him and said, really, Raleigh fingers?
Yeah. Well, you know. Shit happens.
Well, you, to be fair, you were a bit sauced.
It was either him walking away or he's going to throw his fucking cane at me. And I'm glad he walked away.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Both our fathers walked with a cane.
Yeah. Have you ever beaten somebody with a hickory stick? No. You're about to get beaten.
You ever been hit by a cane, son? You're about to.
Is that a sugar cane or That would definitely
Pick your switch.
That would have definitely fucking got us hit.
Oh, God, yes, it would have.
God.
To be fair.
Yeah.
Speaking of to be fair references, I found out that Rob and I have gone down the same venture on the letter Kenny.
We have.
I've only gotten to episode 3.
You've gotten to... See, I've watched the first 2 seasons, and it's good.
And I watched the fucking best of, so to speak, like on TikTok or whatever, FaceTube videos, whatever you want to call it.
It's a good show. I just couldn't get into it. I don't know if it's because they're Canadian and Canada sucks. I don't know.
I don't think Canada sucks.
I just have that feeling just because of hockey. You know how it goes.
Yeah, hockey.
But
the hockey rivalry exists.
Yeah,
yes.
you know, but I like I said, it's a good show. I just couldn't get into it like the majority of people that really like the show. I laughed. It was good, but I was just like,
I like how...
I'd rather masturbate.
I like how dry...
Yeah,
I like that because that is just us.
Yeah, there
are moments where they're sitting on the fucking deck,
and it's so stoic.
Yes,
it's great. It's fucking great.
And they repeat the same long, exasperated line of the joke, and then add on to it.
Yeah,
I enjoy that because of the intelligence factor that takes, as well as the fortitude it takes not to crack while doing those.
Yeah,
it is very hard. Where you and I have actually. We, with our buddies, have done this on
for sure.
the balcony.
Yeah.
And none of us cracked. And then after it was done, we all lost our shit.
Well, yeah, and I would definitely love to see the outtakes.
Oh, they're great.
I haven't seen them.
They're great. They just, I hate to say it, Google that shit. But there is an overabundance of them. The big fat guy, Squirrely Dan.
Yeah.
Did not know he was a professional comedian until I seen the Captain Crunch bit. And then it's like, oh my God, it is the same guy. Mm-hmm. He's like, the sweet, sugary, it's made of 3 things, sugar, flour, and cocaine.
Where can I get that? The latter.
Captain Crunch.
I have crunch berries at home. Motherfucker.
Captain Crunch.
Do you crush them and then snort them, or do you snort them whole?
I would boof them.
Sure.
Fiberglass up the ass.
Once again, crushed or whole.
Yes. Roll 8, folks. Either our questions will be answered with a yes.
Always. And that pisses a lot of people off.
Especially at work.
Yes.
But they are adapting to a lot of our rules. Have you caught that?
Yes, I have, because they've been with it for 2 years.
For you?
Yes.
For us, it's just a bigger enforcement. Mm-hmm. Especially when Rule 1 hits. Yeah. Say what you won't, own what you say. Yeah. It's like, didn't you say you were going to do this? Yeah. Huh. Neat.
Yeah.
And then we walk away on them. I hate those fuckers some days.
Yeah.
But I love them, too. It's all about perspective, folks.
God, he's such a dick. Who, Captain Psycho? Yes.
Yes.
How'd you know? Because I'm not stupid.
Tits McGee running out in a flash of orange? Yes.
That had to have been the fucking greatest day. It was fucking epic. And I've had her fucking wheezing before. But it's just like, God, you guys probably didn't even know what to think when I took off running. I said, no, I didn't know what to think if you're going to have whiplash or not. What do you mean? I said, because all I saw was fucking tits and your chin go back.
And yes, folks, we do exercise a lot of how do I put it, Office Space and the Office references, but we make them NC-17.
100% sexual harassment in any fucking office.
I bring HR up again. Hi, do I know you? No, thank you.
It's fucking bad in that office. Like, there's times when I walk out of the office and I'm like, fuck, I probably shouldn't have said that.
There are times I sit in that office going, should this conversation have happened?
And the fucking conversations, like they're PG-13 compared to what they used to be.
Really?
Yeah.
I missed out?
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. There's a couple things that I learned about one of the female coworkers that we share.
And we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Because they might hear this, and I don't want that.
18 months ago. And it's like, all right. I wasn't going to say anything. I was like, holy fuck. Okay. I don't read lips. I'm sorry.
Okay, cool.
Text it to me.
I will.
Or play with my dinghy later.
I will play with your dinghy later. Like old times.
Fuck.
For the money.
I even said that to him today. He goes, "Hey, can you go do this and make sure this is updated?" I go, "Yeah, as soon as you get done playing with your dinghy."
Stop playing with your dinghy. Tommy, I'm just going to walk in there and call him Tommy.
We probably should.
Yeah, start doing the Tommy Boy references with him.
Yeah, we probably should.
Fuck, we're going to get in so much... HR will know our names after this episode.
No, they won't.
We cannot fourth wall this worth of shit.
I'm fourth walling as best I can.
Yeah, I'm just saying. And I have invited... Speaking of Tommy... We'll call him Tommy.
Tommy.
For anonymity. We'll call him Tommy. I have invited Tommy on the show. He wants to be a part of this too.
Yeah, he's
I feel he's a good fit, especially after Lavin broke him.
Oh, fuck. And I'm kind of sad that I missed it, but then again, I'm like, I like our work relationship ish.
Yeah,
and
the love-hate relationship that you two have.
Yeah.
Fuck you. No, fuck you. All right, have a good day.
Oh yeah, it was. Like
I hate/love seeing you two fucking do that.
It's all day. It's an all day, every day thing. It is. It's like.
But by the end of the day, you two fucking bro it out and fucking knuckle it up and say goodbye.
Yep. It's work. I don't fucking care. After work,
it's not personal.
Done.
Yeah.
After work, it's fucking different. At work, I might hate you. After work, I probably don't hate you.
No, I'll probably buy you a fucking drink.
More likely.
I would buy every one of those guys a drink.
Depending on who you're saying, every person.
Because
there's a lot of
staff-wise, not lumper-wise.
There's a couple that I wouldn't, but yeah.
Folks, listen in later to figure this out. So, Letter Kenny, I like a lot of the catchphrases.
Yes.
In it for 8, or just sitting out down for the 8 count beers.
Yeah.
You think about it, you don't think about it, you're in for 8. You're in it to win it.
Yeah, for sure.
And that was probably the perfect analogy for any of, 1, these shows, or 2, these times we all go out drinking.
Oh, fuck.
Problem is, Rob and I have established we can't go drinking together.
And that's why we haven't in almost a year.
Yes.
I mean, shit. You guys...
Or we do keep it limited.
Very limited. Like, hey, let's go drinking at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. A much better idea.
Yeah, when Kip shows up at that fucking place and has just finished up his golf day and buys everyone 8 rounds.
I mean...
It is the owner of the place. He has carte blanche.
I accept that. But, I mean, the one thing that I figured out, you and I cannot go out drinking after 8 p.m. It is completely taboo. And
I wouldn't say completely taboo. It's expect one of us to instigate the other and feed off of the situation going on and somebody gets mad.
In some ways.
An outsider will get mad.
Yes.
And we find it fucking funny.
A lot of times it's like we don't invite it.
We don't invite it.
We don't instigate it. It's just people are fucking stupid. And by the way, I just saw your watch go off. Have you ever masturbated with it on? I fucking love it. I did it the other day.
No. I actually, fun fact, I don't do that.
Oh, I do. And it goes, all of a sudden it vibrated. And it's like, oh, we see you're working out. You must be on an elliptical. I'm not fucking kidding you. I'm not kidding you. I was like, fuck, I gotta do this more often.
It's gone off. It's gone off during sexy time. But yes, the watch. Okay, honey, here. I love you. It's annoying. So she knows. She's been there. The watch goes off during sexy time, saying, "Hey, congratulations, you've met your burning calorie goal."
No, mine didn't say that. It was like, "Oh, we see you're on an elliptical."
It's done that
like,
too.
What the? I'm like,
are you running?
Like, it's not that big to be like this.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Reasons why we need cameras in the studio, folks. Rob just pantomimed elliptical maneuvering.
It's just.
I need to wear it more often. You told me to take it off, all of it off.
I wish you could track how many times we poop a day too. That'd be awesome.
Like
how many calories you burn taking a shit.
That is a curious factor.
That'd be great. Hey, we noticed that you're sitting down going through your phone. Oh, wait, you just wiped.
Screen time's up 5%.
I mean, come on, Apple. Get with your fucking shit.
Literally. That is, no, however, I do, here comes the Letter Kenny fucking talks.
Yep.
I am kind of curious. Do you burn calories when you deuce? Okay, Google.
I mean, I suppose it would be.
And
how
folks,
much you
folks,
strain,
this
how
is
much you
this is our
push,
show.
your
This
heart-
is our
your-
show.
Your heart rate, I'm sure it's all of that. There's
Whether
gonna
or
be
not
some
you got a
kind of
hemorrhoid
combined-
in the mix,
Well, that's just more painful than anything.
It is.
I mean,
Are you taking have you had Huel before you fuck?
or have you just had copious amounts of alcohol and little food?
Well, that's the different consistency, the Huel consistency.
Whoa.
There are some times I still am that guy. I'm curious on what comes out.
I mean, like, I know what comes out. It's usually Mount Vesuvius.
And for me, it's a fucking
hot lava.
For me, it's a hot anaconda. Thank you, Huel. Running endorsement for
I was
that.
going to say, another sponsor we've missed.
Quasi-sponsored now.
Yeah.
They're not no more. No, I'm still doing. I don't think I can live without it now. It's one of those steeples in my day. Because it is literally it is your macronutrients for the day, one shake, and your fiber count. And I do like 2. Yeah, well, I know you're drinking beer.
My
That's
macronutrients.
Your
right there.
macronutrients
My
are a
fucking
pork chop in a can.
All day
But
fucking long.
the macronutrients. But I what I didn't take into account was in the first place how much fucking fiber is in those things.
Oh yeah.
To which I'm like, I think I just found that piece of bubble gum I swallowed when I was 7.
That's kind of like where I like going to our place here in town. It's
Yes.
Like my system can't.
You can mention them because they have been on this show. We
sorry.
did a whole no, it was our most professional episode we've ever done.
Oh, I heard. Yes, it was.
It was.
I'm just saying. I'm sorry because I don't want to. But whatever.
Oh yeah,
I-
grotesque talk versus healthy talk.
Yeah,
But
my
grotesquity is part of your health system.
Well, it is, but my system-
Jamie Lee Curtis has taught us that pooping is actually a very healthy thing.
I like to poop because then I get away from everybody at work.
Well, there's
But,
that. I'm paid by the hour. I love pooping.
Fuck.
Knock on wood.
Fucking hour day today. Fuck you, assholes. But no, like if I go there and get a shake, my body doesn't know what to do the next morning. It's like,
You got next morning issues. I got fucking 3 hour later issues.
No, I mean I drink too much for that.
Apparently, I don't drink enough for that.
I drink way too much. Not to be classified as an alcoholic because I will wait.
No, you're a veteran. You got moderate alcoholism.
Oh fuck.
Back pain, knee pain, moderate alcoholism, depression. We're all 4 aspects.
Yeah.
I'm not wrong.
Fuck
Correct
you,
me.
DOD.
Uncle Sam will put you through the ringer, and I recommend everyone do it
No
because
shit.
life gets easier after your contract is up.
What gets easier than it's like, yeah, fuck you.
Or better yet, your first civilian job and you get a write-up. What? That's it?
Yeah, that's it. Sign
Yeah,
here.
I actually no. My first write-up after the military. My first ass chewing. I thought was going to be like Uncle Sam's ass chewing. You're a fucking dumb motherfucker. Knife hands here. Fucker. No, we need you to stop looking like you're cherry picking. What do you mean by that? I'm not really cherry picking. I'm using my sick days as I see fit per the contract that I signed.
Yep.
Well, it looks like you're cherry picking. You need to stop that. Okay, they all stand up and leave. I'm just sitting there and I go, and my boss is still there. I go, hey, boss, yeah, that's it? He fucking walked away. He was trying not to laugh.
My first write-up.
I'm like, I get my ass chewed on a regular here for the last 6 years of my life, and that was it.
My first write-up was actually by a Marine vet who I'm still good friends with. And he goes, yeah, he's like, Rob, just, sign here. And I go, no, I ain't signing shit.
Yeah.
And he starts laughing. He goes, God, you are a vet. And I said, I am.
Yep, RTS, baby.
So he took it into the office of his boss. And I'm still in the conference room. And our boss comes in. He's like, no, you need to sign that. I go, I don't need to sign shit.
Yeah.
He goes, well, what do you mean? I said, I don't have to sign a write-up.
Yeah.
I said, it's not required by law.
Right.
I said, I refuse to sign. I said, it's okay. And he's like, And my buddy's like, he's like, it's he doesn't have to sign.
He's right. He's right.
We've served him the write up. He's aware. He
can RTS this.
Yes.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter if there's initials or not. It doesn't matter. It still counts.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, okay. And I was like, what? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, that's it.
You don't know? No, my write-up. No, it was an old school like military fucking beatdown, and he's just like, you can't fucking do this. And this was the day that him and I were screaming at each other.
Yeah.
He comes out of that office and he's like, hey, you still fishing tomorrow morning? I said, yeah, I'll be at your house at 5 a.m. I mean,
that's just the kind of guys we are.
Yeah, it was a screaming. It was like just down each other's throats, and after it was done, and he took the fucking paperwork in, and his boss is like, no, he's got to sign.
No, he doesn't.
No.
I learned real fast 2 words that freak everyone out. My lawyer. As a civilian, as a military guy, my representation.
Yeah, good old Jag.
Yep. My representation has told me not to say anything.
Yeah, my representation's a fucking idiot
Yeah,
because
well,
you just graduated law school and don't know your ass from a hole in the ground.
This I can and will confirm on
I
certain
can't do my
representations.
fucking Article 15, yeah, all fucking day long. Oh, just take the punishment, blah, blah. Fuck you.
Unfortunately, I did take the punishment, lost a stripe.
I go, no, I'm not taking the fucking punishment. I said, we'll go to fucking trial. I don't give a shit.
Well, let's go to trial on this. Why?
He's like, well, what do you mean we'll go to trial? I'm like, this is fucking bullshit.
Oh. What was the offense, if I may ask?
The ex-wife.
Uh-huh. Still married at the time and decided to date it?
Started what?
Started to date?
No. The ex-wife was deciding to write bad checks. Knowingly.
Ah, yes. Okay. Which falls on you as a representative.
It does. But I was like, nope.
Okay.
Nope. She's got full access to the bank account. She knows what the fuck she's doing.
Yeah.
So, and the commander, they called me up in their fucking office and like, hey, we'll do this. Just take it. And I'm okay, cool. It was 30 days extra duty. Okay. But then famous last words, and this is one thing that I kind of lost respect for the military for, though. But I understand it.
The fact that they'll promote the douchebag over the guy who's doing the right thing at the right time?
No, I mean, yes. I mean, but that's everywhere.
Yeah.
That is everywhere.
That's life.
It's any company. It doesn't fucking matter. But no, it's the words that were said to me is like, you need to control your wife. And it's like,
I'm sorry, what?
yeah, that's what I was told. And I was like, I get it because what she does reflects on me and reflects on the military. But it's like, I can't control somebody.
Yeah.
I can't. It's literally
They're not my
impossible.
slave. It's not possible.
And so that kind of, I was like, that's the mentality. Like, how is that possible? Like, I get, like, some spouses are, like, dead nuts. Like, yep, hey, whatever you need, whatever
1950s.
support, whatever, which is great.
Yeah.
Even in the civilian world, you get those, you get those spouses. But it's not always possible, especially in the military with such strict regulations and guidelines, and all your T's got to be crossed and all your I's got to be dotted
It's
every time.
missionary only.
All the time.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's just, I just lost a little bit of respect for that portion of it. It's like I can't control somebody. I can't control the enemy, and I can't control you, and I can't. How the fuck am I going to control my, at the time, wife? But yeah, so I got all my shit. Like, yeah, we'll just do 30 days extra duty. So what does that mean?
Halls and walls.
Well, instead of doing 8 hours, you'll do 12, and then you'll come into for the next 4 hours, you'll come to the our squadron and you'll wash our vehicles.
Oh.
Okay. What about the weekends? Well, you'll just come in and you'll be the chauffeur for the commander and okay.
Okay.
I'll drive you fuckers around.
Yeah, you okay with that? Yeah, I'm fine with it, dude.
Okay. But yeah, but being stupid and not understanding of exactly the responsibility and commitment that it took to do those things, you know. Yeah. What the fuck you reading now?
I'm just we're in the middle of starting the move, so everything's going to donation.
That's why I don't think I'll ever own another house.
And
again.
I'm finding out that the donation centers close at 5, but it's like, isn't there an overnight donation drop
Yeah, just drop it
in a
on
box
their
or
fucking
drop it in their fucking sidewalk?
Fuck them.
But
Either
yeah,
want
it's,
this shit or you don't.
yeah, it's kind of tumultuous, and especially after yesterday moving somebody from an hour away back to hometown.
Yeah,
And all them stairs.
Yeah, our hometown made number 5 on the Wisconsin.
Seven.
Was
Seven.
it 7?
Seven.
Yeah, I saw that when
Yeah.
you posted it. I was like, ha!
I had to
fucking
post that
hate this
because
city.
I knew that was we were going to be in
Oh,
the
we were
top
going to
10.
be somewhere. Oh, we
Yeah.
were going to be somewhere for sure.
I was amazed at who made the. Okay, folks, what we're referencing right now. Let me pull them up here because this is great because I have a family member who hates the negative connotation that they get where they live, and every time something bad happens in that town, no matter who posts it, she'll fucking depending on the town. Oh, like this blank, your hometown's better. To which I don't even fucking do this. I don't even poke at it. I just say, oh, yep, look, go figure.
Yeah.
And then all this other stuff. Let me see where it is. Ah, yes. People are actually reacting to this.
Yeah. Well, it's great.
It is on YouTube, and it is from... Who is this guy? Nick Johnson. He has almost 400K subscribers. And Nick Johnson he helps and does statistics throughout the nation on like the 10 worst states, the 10 best states, the 10 poorest states. He'll do a top 10 of states or top 10 cities in states. I'm sitting there looking at this, and I was like, wow. Somebody actually did a Wisconsin one. Let's see what's going on. And it's not his first Wisconsin one.
No, it's not. No.
And I was sitting there going, okay, where the fuck? New London is like number 10. I'm like, wow, why?
And it's a population of 4,600.
Yeah, and I'm like, why? Drugs. I was like, huh?
That's all Wisconsin is. Why is
Now-
it the worst? Drugs.
Drugs, shooting rates, crime rates, per capita of graduations.
Yeah, poverty
Levels
shit,
and stuff, yeah. And they're like New London, the average person makes $3,600 a year. I'm like, or $36,000 a year. I'm like, fuck, that was my first job I got as a military, out of the military.
Yeah, but that's also in a town of 4,600 where you don't need to make a whole lot of money to have a nice house and all that other shit.
So I was surprised that it wasn't Milwaukee that took number 1 or Racine.
Oh,
or
I'm not.
Kenosha's not even on there.
I know. I can't. believe
Especially after last year.
it. Yeah, I can't believe that. But I'm not surprised at number 1. I was waiting for it.
Why?
Because
Okay, guys. Number one was the worst city in Wisconsin, according to this gentleman and his research, is Beloit, Wisconsin, which is essentially next door.
It is
to
It
where
is
we're
next
located.
door. And I'm not surprised because of the stigma with Beloit, right? Beloit is a very...
It's the gateway to Wisconsin.
It is a gateway to Wisconsin.
That would explain why Racine's on the top 10 list again.
But here's the thing with it. It's he's not wrong about the crime. He's not wrong about the poverty rate or anything like that. It's just all the stigma of everybody moving up from Illinois to get away from the crime. So you got people moving from Chicago to Rockford to Beloit. And, Beloit is a very nice town, very well put together. Hendricks, who has put a lot of money into Beloit, has done amazing things for that city, revitalized downtown, built a brand new stadium for the Beloit Snappers. It was like a $10 million stadium or more. I'm not exactly sure the price tag on the stadium, but they've done an amazing job of trying to revitalize
I thought
Beloit.
it was a field.
No, there is a brand new freaking stadium.
It's stadium?
It's a stadium.
Oh, Jesus.
It's right on the river, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But they've done a great job, but it's the stigma of being Beloit. It's always been quote unquote the toilet bowl that Janesville
Since the 80s.
that people from Janesville have called it. It's like because they're south of us,
Well, beforehand, like back in the 80s when we were growing up,
Yeah.
it was considered a shit town probably because of all the cheap labor that
It was a cheap labor. It was the
it was a
industries.
cheap cheap industry labor town.
It was, but that cheap industry labor town actually paid very well.
Very well.
And that's the
Especially
thing
if you lived outside of it.
Yes, and that's what people don't understand. It's like, yeah, you had Beloit Corp and these different companies that actually paid their employees very well. But it was the people.
It was back when unions worked too.
And it was back when unions worked, but it was also, like you said, it was the people that were transient, right? It was the people that lived in Janesville or Darien or Monroe.
Or they sat there and said, "Yeah, fuck this, I'm moving to this town."
Yeah, and they moved outside of Beloit instead of keeping that wealth and that money in Beloit. So, like with Janesville, when
General Motors,
when GM was still here, we still had a lot of people lived in Janesville because it was close. It was a bigger city. There was a lot. There was more to do. So the money stayed in Janesville.
Yeah,
but Janesville didn't do anything to help themselves.
Correct.
That's why we have the city manager that's a fucking idiot that's going to close down half of fucking downtown during the summer and make it almost impossible to enjoy the downtown area with what they're trying to do. Now, granted, I know it takes time, but you don't want to do it strictly during the summer months.
Especially through June to August.
Yeah, it's pointless. And like I said, I know that work needs to get done, and you have to do it at the ideal weather conditions, which is June through August.
But
it's very hard for these small businesses and larger businesses in the downtown area to survive and thrive.
Especially when they don't do it with warning.
Well, that's exactly it. You get this. You'll get an email or a Facebook post from the city of Janesville saying, "Oh, hey, by the way, we're going to close this road, this road, this road.
Tomorrow.
And it's going to be for 3 fucking months."
Yeah.
There's no planning on it. There's
planning. There's just no communication.
There's no communication, and a lot of that has to do with the board because the board's a bunch of fucking idiots. Also,
well, to be honest, it's their first time running a town.
Some of them. Running something.
Yes.
Because I'd hate to see their fucking households or their businesses for that matter, because a lot of them are fucking big business owners in Janesville.
Or the other one is a former youth guidance counselor for a church.
Yeah. But,
stuff like that.
Getting back to the point of this. So it's
not Beloit's number one.
It's not surprising that Beloit is number one because, for one, the stigma. It's hard to get away from that. And there is a lot of poverty. There's a lot of people that I wouldn't say refuse to work, but won't work because they can make money doing other things. And
well, especially now with sorry, this is shots from the balcony. We talk politics.
It's COVID and
you got COVID. You got you got Biden bucks coming.
Exactly. And
well,
all that hurts.
Trump.
That's even
you
here
also had
too.
Trump bucks. I get it. I get it. Both I hated.
It's even in Janesville. I mean, you can't find the workforce.
Reason Janesville's number 7 on that too.
I was kind of surprised about where Janesville fell. I was thinking maybe 5.
I was thinking 5 or top 5.
Yeah.
I actually thought top 5 because of the way things have gone.
And, the one thing he did say was that, there's not a lot to do for families in this town. And there isn't. There isn't. You look
That's why we all go to Burlington.
Yes, but
sorry, we're getting very local here, folks. We go to other towns because this is a former factory town.
It's
Janesville. Where we're broadcasting from right now was a centralized hub for the longest time for railroads, as well as Amtrak, as well as General Motors, as well as a few other things that have collapsed and died.
Yeah.
And now, thanks to programs like NAFTA, or let's just call it overseas work programs, a lot of things have closed down in the local area. There's a lot. Easy drugs are easier to get.
Yeah.
And the crime rate has gone up because there's a lot of blind eye turns in a lot of these towns, too.
There is.
Politically, there's a lot of blind eye
For
towns,
sure,
all top 10.
The one thing that I noticed was a city the same size as us, Eau Claire. Mm-hmm. Okay. Eau Claire is a beautiful town. I love Eau Claire.
Great town, awesome hospital.
It is. It is. It's the same size. It
Yes.
might be a few thousand difference one way or the other.
Yeah, plus or minus.
But you look at, they have a beautiful convention center up there.
Very much so,
It's
yes.
amazing. They bring in some good music, some good live events, whether it's, well, they don't have monster trucks up there, but
They have.
okay.
They have.
But,
Can confirm.
What has Janesville done for its community? Like, literally, as bringing in, like, family-oriented.
Family-oriented.
Well, not just family-oriented. It's just, like, what have they brought in to help the economy? Nothing.
Well, it's the city of parks, so we're gonna up the park game.
Yeah, and why?
And shut traffic down to get to those parks.
But it's not even about the.
Look at the downtown parks. You got the fitness park.
Yeah, which I think I've seen 3 people use in the last 2.5 years.
I see more than that.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I see more than that. You have the splash pads.
Yeah, and these and those things that they're doing
But they don't clean the splash pads.
They don't. They and that's the thing. They don't do those simple things. But I'm talking bigger venues, right?
Yeah.
So like, okay, they had the Pontiac Convention Center. They still do. But what the fuck are they bringing in?
Nothing.
Nothing.
They're not very accepting. This whole town is not very accepting of certain entertainment avenue entrepreneurs, i.e., the media guys that are trying to make something and help Janesville out. Like the okay, I know I've bashed them on this show before, but the JWA, they're trying. They have been shut down by Janesville damn near every venue they've ever played.
Yeah.
Insurance reasons or political reasons, or they just don't like wrestling because they think it, brings people down or it makes us look like Jerry Springer people.
No, and
words that have actually been used.
no, I know. But
They've tried shutting us down.
Yes,
Because we claim to be where we're from.
Yeah.
Because they don't want the stigma to be that.
no, and that's
like,
fine.
come on, guys.
You can't get worse than the stigma that's already there, right?
Exactly.
We're already thought to be one of the worst cities in Wisconsin.
Top
We are.
7. Number
I mean,
7
I'm
on the
just-
top 10,
But
according to Nick.
a lot of other people think it's worse because there's
Yeah.
there's nothing here.
Yeah, no, there
This
is nothing.
A city of
There is-
almost 70,000 people.
And there is every church has a bar.
Yes, if
That's
not 2.
If not 2. There's I'll go for a 2-to-1 ratio on
Yeah,
church to bar. Like a bar to church.
Yes, yeah.
Agreed. They're doing nothing with what they said they were going to do with the 4-H fairgrounds. They were going to move it out to the airport so they could have better venues. Yep. The only thing that we've had, and thank you COVID for shutting that down, was what JJO, the Madison radio station, called Band Camp, because Madison shut that down. They moved it to called Sonic Boom over at the Rock County Airport. Yep. Great, let's do more of that. You will get more revenue that way for the entertainment aspect
And
of
that's
shit.
where I was going with this was the back bar has brought in more acts and better acts, granted, albeit Coolio and that kind of shit.
I've got to see our 2 favorites.
But yes,
Volbeat
yeah,
and Boba Flex.
Yeah,
I'm so happy I got to witness those 2.
But it's sad that a small venue like that, I mean, the back bar is literally a fucking corner of an old bowling alley.
Yes, it is. It is. And as kids, we know that per what we did.
It's so small, but they bring in these acts that bring in so many fucking people.
Yes.
But then what are you going to do after that? The back bar is out in the middle of nowhere. All right, it really is. There's nothing on the corner of Kellogg and fucking Prairie.
Yeah. And we are getting
serve
very
any
local
purpose.
right now, folks. We are getting
There's-
the closest thing we have to do anything is Camp Minnehaha out in Albion,
Yes.
or Milton fucking
But
campgrounds.
even then, even if you were to go out there and do the fucking tubing, you got a bunch of fucking 21, 22-year-olds that are fucking shit-faced. I don't want my kid around that.
Agreed.
I mean, he gets it from me and his ex-wife, my ex-wife. So.
His ex-wife, huh? He will later. Give it time.
Right.
Don't ever get married,
But,
kids.
There's no. The point being to this town has nothing for families.
Yes.
It has
Agreed.
nothing for. You want to take your kid to a park? Cool. There's a shitload of parks.
Yeah,
which
absolutely.
is fucking great.
But the weather sucks.
It's not just. It's not even the weather.
No, it's the drug use that you see there.
Yes.
Oh
It's
my
just-
God.
But I want. Your kids are 9 and 6, or 10 and 6, 11 and 6, almost
10 and 7
10
now.
and 7. Easton's 9.
Right.
What exactly in that age range is there for them to do?
The one bowling alley that we still have.
Okay, well, there's 2.
The mini golf course.
Which is a fucking pile of shit.
Agree. I was getting there. Old man sports. Golf. Curling.
Oh, he loves golf, though. He actually enjoys
Yours does. Mine
actually
look at it
enjoyed-
like, what the fuck?
He actually
There's
enjoyed it.
there's the beach that is overrun with fucking scum.
Yep.
Like, I'm not talking per people, folks. I'm talking like pond scum.
Yeah, because they just stopped taking care of it.
Yes, but it's great to magnet fish in.
Oh, yeah. but that's my whole point of this. There is nothing in this town. You have to go to
There's the fitness
Madison,
trails. You have to go to Madison, like the jump zone.
Yeah, Madison,
Milwaukee.
freaking Milwaukee. Even, I hate to say it, Beloit has a children's museum.
It does. It does.
You know,
there are many
it's-
children on display for you pedophiles. Sorry. I will bash that every day.
Oh, yeah.
But the Children's Museum in Beloit is riddled with fucking lice and bed bugs, though.
It is. It really is. And but it's something to do. Hey, you want to spend more quality time with your kids? Go there. You'll get lice.
Yeah, and then
you
oh
get to
my
fucking
God,
wash your
no.
hair and take the comb. I mean,
wash the hair, take the comb, have the kids join you in fucking vacuuming the couches and
then
everything.
Just spray your hair with hairspray.
Oh, my
light
God.
on fire. You can be like Hammer, completely bald.
Yes, you're getting there.
Fuck you.
I'm okay. You're gonna hate this next part. Jeff has got me doing the motivational speaker shit.
Okay.
That is my next avenue. Only because I have to be careful on how I present it because I come from the school of hard knocks.
Yes, I think we all have.
Yes, and that lesson was very learned today. There is this thing Jeff has got me into for the entrepreneurship called Clubhouse. Mm-hmm. And Bald is beautiful. Thank you, Mark.
So the Grape 8, Mark? Mm-hmm. Fuck you, bastard. When are you back in town?
No shit. Chances are he's home right now.
Yeah, probably.
The kicker is Jeff got me onto this app called Clubhouse. It is a fucking virtual convention every fucking day. I love this thing because I've met so many people and I've flexed my producer skills on damn near every platform I'm on.
Yep.
It's like, oh, we're talking about this? Boom, 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 boom. Well, hey, guys, what about the Mozart effect? What's that? I know what the Mozart effect is. This is great.
Yeah.
I love being Jeopardy smart. I love being able to sit there and claim and prove that I have 2 college degrees just by testing alone.
Yep.
And I can show it and flex it. I've found my niche, however you want to pronounce it, because it's like, I can actually use this to our benefits, people. Mm-hmm. Now, the Clubhouse app is one of those weird ones where you have to, last I knew, you had to receive an invite to.
Yeah.
From somebody who's already on it. I am in a couple of places where I regularly either speak, participate, or help produce. And I help bring value as where I can. Now, what I said when I said I'm from the school of hard knocks, I learned, and I forgot that these people still exist. I forgot that there were sensitive types, a.k.a. snowflakes or something. So, if
As
you're
a motivational speaker?
I am a motivational
Well,
speaker.
no. I'm
but
talking about snowflakes as they are motivational speakers.
There are I've encountered a couple of motivational speaker snowflakes where they do not like to hear I come from the school of tough love or I come from the school of hard knocks. Rip the Band-Aid off and do it.
You can
embrace the suck, it'll make you better. I come from the school of Jocko Willink.
You can literally throw a fucking stone in any direction
and it will hit one.
Somebody
I'm learning
5
this.
fucking feet.
I am learning this
and that's
again.
the amazing fucking thing. Is there's so many people that have gone through hardships in their lives and has triumphed rather, and people toss them to a side.
Right.
And it's like, why? You can get more from somebody that has been beaten down, knocked down, thrown to the side, and kept saying, fuck you, I'm not giving up. I'm going to keep going. And if you don't like how I do it, then tough shit. That's what this freaking world needs, is those people that can pick up their big girl panties or big boy panties and dust themselves off and keep fucking going. And the people that are quote unquote motivational speakers that don't like that phrase or that terminology and look sideways at it, it's like, okay, so either you are giving a silver spoon or you forget what you've gone through in life to get where you are now. Like the people that you've had to go through that have said, you can't do this or you can't do that. And that kind of shit pisses me off.
Agreed.
It's like, it doesn't matter your background. It doesn't matter where the fuck you've come from or what you've done. It's what you're doing now. And that makes the person.
Right.
Fuck, the shit that I've done in my life, fuck. No. You learn from it and you keep pushing forward.
Right,
right. And that kind of tough fortitude is what people need.
Right.
Especially now.
I forgot. I'm going to look it up real quick. I'm sorry I'm breaking a show rule.
Get off the phone.
Yeah, well, I have to. What was it? Hard times? No, not shark times.
What kind of porn you looking at? I don't want to know.
Zoo art. Folks, Assignment America time. Google zoo art.
I said I didn't want to know. Because now I'm going to have nightmares. Thank you.
All right, who said it best? G. Michael Hoff. Hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men. Weak men create hard times. I'm going to say people. Change men to people.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I've met some hard-ass women, and I've met some hard-ass in-betweens, the LGBTQ plus people.
Well, yeah. The one satisfaction I get from work is pissing somebody off every day. Not like because I'm mean or anything. It's just because of the success that I am able to bring to the shift that I'm on. And I was asked today, like, well, what are you doing different than I'd never did?
Right.
Well, first, it's a little bit of tough love, but at the same time, you gotta, you beat them down and you bring them back the fuck up.
Oh, absolutely. The tear down, bring up.
5 seconds later, you bring them up, you tear them down about the fuck ups they did the day before, this and that,
And I think that's why people at work like us.
And then you build them back up. And you get better results. You get better respect. You get more respect when you're able to beat them down and bring them up on all their freaking positive notes and all that shit they're able to accomplish throughout the day. And it's like, it's simple.
Right.
But yet, the complaints that I get from my boss.
You and me both? Actually, no, my boss is different than your boss. My boss doesn't say two fucks about shit to me.
No, and mine does, because he's like, well, so-and-so came to the office and blah, 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 blah.
I've overheard those.
And it's like, okay, and where was I wrong in saying that? Well, you can't say that. You can't say that to them.
But I did.
Why the fuck not? Did our productivity just not go through the roof?
Yeah, no shit.
Did they don't like what I have to say. Sorry, I don't sugarcoat things. That's not who I am.
Because their fat asses will probably eat that too. I've heard you say those words.
I have. Well, it was to
I'm
my
not gonna,
coworkers.
I was going to say, I'm not going to sugarcoat this because your fat ass will probably eat it too. To which I went, oh, he went there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he went there. Fuck.
Yeah, I also brought his mom into it today.
Well,
my mom's been dead for a couple of years.
That explains why she didn't move too much last night. I've heard those jokes repeated because of your ass.
Yeah. Like I said.
We roast people, folks. That's what we do.
And I get roasted back, and I don't expect any less. That's the thing. I'm not a fucking softie. Trust me. If I'm going to roast you and you don't roast me back, sorry. Roast me back.
I do. I think that's another dynamic that we bring to that table. It's like, Rob's a fucking asshole. Oh, is he? Hey, Rob. Fuck you, Gary. That's all you hear. Fuck you, Hammer, or fuck you, Gary. Rob's an asshole. Oh, is he?
Yeah, there's a couple of things I won't address while we're at work when you bring them up.
No, but you'll bring up the peanut butter jelly fucking talks. But you've gotten me there.
But because it's perfect. I mean, come on. You had a jelly donut left over and there was chocolate. Who wouldn't think peanut butter jelly?
Yeah, and hence the reason after I told that story, I was like, I won't touch that thing.
But it also keeps things interesting.
It does.
You know, I don't know. Work sucks. Life sucks. Life's a garden. You fucking dig it.
Yeah, I was going to say,
don't know.
embrace the suck. You don't suck that much, but embrace the suck.
Yeah, you know,
It'll temper your steel, so to speak.
It does. It does. And my mind is still just fucking blown by you telling me that there's some snowflakes that are motivational speakers. It's like, how... I've listened to a lot of motivational speakers, you know, from Navy SEALs to Marines to Army Green Beret.
You and I,
you know,
I was going to say, you and I listen and read. Fucking Joe Rogan, fucking Matt Bass, Jocko Willink, David, forgot his name already. Goggins.
Yes, Goggins.
Yeah. We are of the tough side of the fucking track because Goggins will fucking have like 8 ounces removed from his fucking knee and fucking be running in fucking 3K the next day.
But you know,
or a 5K.
Even like Sean Whalen, right?
Yes.
You know, there's a lot of shit that I can't stand that he does and he says and how he presents himself. But it doesn't mean that I don't respect him and where he's come from and what he does and how he does it. You know, he's successful.
Yes.
He's doing something right.
And that's where I have to, as a, how do I put it politely, a grizzled vet who does embrace the suck and knows how to embrace the suck, I have to find a common ground for the ones who are offended by just the phrase "embrace the suck."
And that's where you and I different. I can't. And,
well,
and it's
your role is harsher than mine. Mine is to find the common ground.
But I like finding the common ground, and I will. But
you do it in a pull your fucking big girl panties up, Chico.
You have to.
Sometimes,
this world will fucking
eat you
up
alive
and spit you the fuck out in 2 seconds. You have to be tough mentally. Physically, no, you don't have to be tough physically. Mentally, you have to be fucking tough as nails. Otherwise, you're not going to achieve shit. You have to be tough. You have to stand your ground, and you have to fight for every fucking inch you get.
Yes.
And the people that don't want to say those words, that want to come up with a different phrase in a different way so that they can include everybody, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
You can't include everybody when you're trying to motivate a group of people.
Yes.
There's going to be some people that are offended by the way you talk and how you present yourself and how you present a situation. Fuck them. I'm sorry. That's
a lot
not
of it.
me.
A lot of it is fuck them.
I'm not into the catering type. I am me. I am who I am. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. Tough shit.
Yeah.
I haven't changed for my past 2 ex-wives and ex-girlfriend. I don't change. I am who I am. I am who I am.
I will call bullshit on that. You have changed.
I have changed, but I come back because I realize it's not always the right thing to change.
Right.
And
you've gotten more political in your older age, I've noticed.
Well,
and less political at the same time.
My demographic, I have to be more political.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where phrasing, or maybe not, I straddle the fence. I don't know, it could be phrasing.
Very well could be, actually. now that I've let it gestate up in there for a couple minutes.
I straddle the fence very well. I can play devil's advocate with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
With anybody, because I can find a way to relate with a homeless person down the street.
Oh yeah, because we've been there.
I've
lived out of my car. You've lived out of your car.
And I can also relate to the person that's a multimillionaire. It's
well, because they had to start somewhere.
Exactly. You find that common ground and you fucking move forward.
Which is also why we come from the school of treat the janitor the same way you treat the NCO.
Yes.
Or treat the
and you
CEO.
treat the fucking garbage collector the same way that you do the fucking president.
Yes.
It's all the fucking same. And the problem right now is nobody wants to do that.
Or it's the self-entitlement.
They're too afraid to give respect to somebody who actually gets dirty and does the job. And maybe they don't enjoy the job, but it pays the bills. It gives their family a good life, and they're comfortable. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with those people in this world.
I agree.
Absolutely nothing, because we need them.
Yes.
We need those people. And just like we need the people that will get in the trenches and work with their employees or whatever. You know, we need those type of people in this world. And how are you going to get them? How are you going to get those people if you're not willing to do the same work? That's why I get out and work with my employees.
And now,
every
for
fucking
some
day.
reason, Jeff's fucking most annoying fucking phrase rings out in my head. Divorce the process, marry the result.
100%.
Fucking, he says that all the time, and I'm like, dude, I'm tired of hearing it. But
and
it makes sense.
It does. And same thing, you got to see the forest through the trees.
Yes.
It's the same fucking thing. You see it. If you can see what's in front of you and beyond.
It's hard to see the bigger picture without the right glasses.
It is.
So to speak. Oh, no, you just got to personally communicate. Oh, no, he's laughing. Lavin's communicating with us live.
Yep. But it's true. We need so many of these people that need that tough love. In this day and age, in this workforce, and in this economy, you need the people that you can beat down, pull up, beat down, pull up, day after day after day after day, and do it with them.
I will say that's the everyone. Okay, you just fast forwarded to what I was getting to on that one, because I was going to piggyback off of your beat them down, build them up. You got to do it with them.
Yep.
And this is something you and I have both been taught. Never fucking lead a person
without doing it.
Without doing what you're willing to do or have done yourself.
Yep.
So, i.e., if I sit there and tell you drop and give me 25, I better be fucking ready to do 25 with you.
I'll give you
or
50.
4 counts. Let's go with 25, 4 counts.
I'll give you 50 over your 25, not because I'm better, but because I want you to be better.
Yes.
That's the fucking thing. Nobody's willing to do that extra work to show, hey, if I can do better, you can do
better. Yep.
That's the fucking problem right now.
And I think that's why Lavin fucking wants you and I both to be motivational speakers.
Yeah.
Me, I'm just accepting it.
Well,
you're just nope, I'm good, dude.
Well, it's not.
I can't even motivate myself on a Tuesday.
Well, I motivate myself every day. I go to work.
You choose to go to work. Phrasing.
It's
a phrasing thing. You choose to go to work.
I do choose to go to work because, not because I quote unquote like my job, but
no,
because
everyone's job sucks. No one likes their job. I like the money though.
It's not even the money portion of it. It's I'm relied on, and
as am I.
And having that's a motivation to me.
Absolutely.
Like, having somebody rely on me motivates me because, for one, I don't want to let them down.
Right.
I don't want them to have to do the work that I'm not willing to do.
Hence the reason fatherhood sucks.
And well,
I'll put it that way too. We're fathering everybody that fucking looks up to us.
We are, and that's
hashtag dad life. I know you hate that. Because I use it fucking every day. Hey Gary, can you come out and drink? Nope, dad life.
Yeah, but there's so much. There's so much of dad life that, and even in adult life, when you have a responsible adult, like there's one employee that just.
You always have a special case.
It's not a special case. I'm to the point of where he is a lost cause because you can only give somebody so much before you wash your hands and say, I've done what I can for you. I've done what I can to help you, and you don't want to take that help and you don't want to accept that you're better than where you are now, then you're not going to go anywhere. And I said that to my boss the other day when we gave this gentleman a last opportunity. It's like I told him, I said, you give this man an inch and he takes 3 miles from you all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, we can draw the line in the sand right now, but is it going to stick?
Right.
And that's where
It's a shit or get off the pot person.
It is a shit or get off the pot person, and we've taken a lot of shits.
Yes, we have.
And it's time to let go. And that goes with any fucking situation, though. It does. I mean, there's only so much you can do with anything, with your job or wherever where you feel you're hitting a roadblock, right? So we're stuck where we're at, and it's like, okay, well, I'm content, but I know I'm worth more, and I'll say it, better than where I'm at.
Okay.
Because if you don't think you're better than where you're at, you'll stay where you are for the rest of your life.
Okay.
So if you
get out of your shit so you can see what it is.
If you don't feel you're better than where you are, you'll never succeed. You'll never move to that next step, and then the next step, and then the next step, and the next step. And then who knows?
Okay.
You might run a company, or you might own your own company. Or
don't point at me.
Well,
I don't run shit.
It's not pointing to you.
I don't run
my
shit.
shit runs me.
Yeah. Well,
after a hard night of drinking.
I was going to say, after a hard night of drinking and some health shakes the next day.
But dude, it's all fucking full circle.
Yes, it is.
Everything is fucking full circle, and people fail to realize that. And I have a hard time taking my own advice. And I have somebody that I'm surprised not screaming at me right now, like, you need to do that. You're speaking the talk. You ain't fucking walking it, though.
Well, now I know what my role is now.
And and like I said, I'm surprised I'm not getting screamed at right now for it. But everything is full circle. Like, I feel I'm better than where I'm at.
No, honestly, if I want to scream at you, I'll just share this episode next time.
Right.
To be honest, I'll just fucking hit, link, send it, listen, dumbass.
You look at the small business owners that we know.
Right? Oh, God, yes.
From The Hub.
Yes.
To Ideal Vapor, to Ken.
Yeah. PeregrinusVapors.com, guys.
These
next week.
These people have always thought they're better than the next step, and they're proving it by owning that small business, by being successful, by being better.
Yeah, by proving it. Yeah. Putting their money where their mouth is.
Yeah.
Or overcoming the adversity of the local bullshit that's giving them shit.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, because, like, Ken, let's go back to his history. He had that gentleman when he was known as something else, Alien Cloud Vapes.
Mm-hmm.
He had that issue.
Yep.
He overcame that issue by going, "Oh, really, fucker? Fine. Do you know Greek?" He fucking translated. He changed the title of the name of his business to the same name, but in a different language.
Yep.
Haha, fucker, here you go. I commend Ken for that.
Yeah.
Ideal Vapor, the original town that they established, has tried to shut them down. They said, okay, cool, fine, fuck you. You don't need our revenue. Bye. This town, let's put it back on us. This town, it's tried to shut us down, what, 3 times now?
Yep.
And to which you took the second one, I took the first one, and then the third one I went, really? And they went, never mind, we remember. They came at us sideways.
Yep.
And we came back at them sideways as well. And we proved that we were better than what we were allegedly pointed at. Yep. It's like, no, small business owners, personal life challenges, and other things, a person can be, here we go again, if you embrace the suck.
Yeah. You're going to get thrown shit.
Yeah, I mean, big time.
Listen, and
oh, Ryan!
You and I have known Lavin for fucking years.
How much shit has he gotten that we witnessed?
And that's the thing, like the shit that he went through last year or 2 years ago, and
every year.
And 2 years ago, I think hit him a little bit harder than
the guy,
others.
The guy trying to snake him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think that hit him harder than what he ever wanted to let on.
Right.
But what's this fucking guy doing?
Motivational speaking now.
And there you go. And that's the whole point is you're going to get thrown shit no matter where you're at, no matter what you're doing, no matter who you are, no matter who your name is. And I hate to say it because I don't like the guy. I don't hate the guy. But you look at Trump and all the shit he gets thrown at him, even before he ran for president and was the president, the shit that he got thrown at him, the diversity, the bankruptcies, the whatever. But he keeps coming out on top because he has that fortitude that I'm not going to quit. I'll find another way to beat you.
Absolutely.
And that's what all these small business owners that I know, have faced some kind of adversity and said, I'll find another way. I'll come back, either I'll close up, I'll come back stronger, or I'll build up bigger and better than I am now. And that's where a lot of shit is missed.
Okay.
You know, you can face that adversity, you can be beaten down. But you gotta like I've said before, and you said, you gotta pull those big fucking boy panties or big girl panties up and move forward. But you gotta have that fortitude. You gotta have that attitude that says, nope, I'm not gonna let you beat me.
And that is something we should all address to life itself. Whether you're dealing with your own personal battles or your own professional battles.
And I wish it was so easy. I wish
it's
it was.
not easy.
It's not.
It's not going to be easy.
Everything is a lot easier said than done. Because I go through a lot of my own personal battles. I
Yeah,
have a
and
lot of my demons, and I have a lot of
may,
my shit. Go ahead.
I've been there with some of your personal battles. If I may even more delve into this. The first whoopsie issue, we're going to call it a whoopsie issue, when we realized that you had needs for PTSD or help.
Yep.
You reached out to me. I reached out to you.
Yep.
We've gone into some weird stories where I'm on the road at fucking 3 a.m. to Minnesota to deliver fucking cigarettes, and I get a phone call, hey, Gary, can I hide in your garage?
Yeah.
To which, yeah, go ahead, bud. I'll let Rose know.
Yeah.
And to fast forward today, we have been there for each other for our own issues. Yep. I have had my PTSD psychological breakdowns. Mm-hmm. You have had your outbursts as well as other issues.
Yep.
And I am so proud of the person you are right now. Now.
There's
room for improvement.
There's a lot of fucking room.
I mean, that beer gut needs to go. That hairline needs to be shaved a little more.
I just shaved yesterday. Man.
Yeah, it doesn't show. Fucking Norwegian.
But no, there is a lot of room for improvement, and that's where a lot of people get lost in that area.
Oh yeah,
and if you're not willing to accept that you're not okay,
it is okay to be not okay though. I'm not saying that it isn't.
No, it is completely okay not being okay.
Yes,
it is. But you got to recognize that small fraction.
Are you talking about the first step of the 12 step?
All of it.
Okay.
All of it. You got to recognize that first fraction of your life of not being okay.
Yeah,
right.
Embrace the suck.
It's not even so much embracing the suck.
Thank you for correcting.
It's embracing everything you hate about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about what life has thrown at you. It's about how you look at your life.
Right. I know Lavin has, and I'm going to deter a little bit. Have you been invited to the clubhouse?
I haven't.
You have not?
No.
I will invite you because damn near in the last 2 weeks, every fucking morning. And folks, if this is your first time listening, the disclaimer was already given at the top of the show. We're gonna be a little abrasive or a little tough or we're gonna curse. This is not, and it says not safe for work on the hashtags on the show title. But I'm gonna invite you, and I want you to at least there is, and I call them family now. There is a group on Clubhouse who have essentially adopted me because all I would do in the first couple of weeks, it took them forever to get me to come up on their stage to talk. I loved just listening to these people. Mm-hmm. The group is called Heart Talks. Every morning and damn near every afternoon, and sometimes on Wednesday nights or Thursday nights or Friday nights, they have convos over coffee or resilience training. It's not resilience training. It's called resilience mastery. I'm not going to name names, but these people are 100% genuine. Fucking genuine. I'm sorry, my announcer shit is flubbing, and I know a couple of them are probably listening right now, and I'm nervous. And I am willing, and I have thrown out an open invite. Yes, thank you. Jeff has shared it. He don't accept his. Accept my invite. Accept my invite. I need more people to sponsor. And I apologize, folks, for detracting. Heart Talks. They speak from the heart. No matter what you do, no matter what walk of life you are at, no matter, and here comes the Canadian apology, no matter where you come from, Canada, Texas, I need more. Okay, one personal note, I need more Wisconsinites in this room. I'm surrounded by Canadians and Texans and Californians and New Yorkers. And I love them. There are a couple, and if they are listening right now, just type in the little back channel. Hey Gary, I do. This is your consent to me dropping your name, because I love a few. I love with a huge heart these people, and it is like you and I talking right now.
Yeah.
But on a more epic scale. We've talked everywhere from psychedelics to psychotropics to heart-wrenching anxiety moments to there are a few other aspects in life that it's all walks of life. Because of these people, I have learned so much. And Caribbean, I'm sorry, apparently she's listening too. Wow. Dude, you know I love the sound of my own name. Go ahead. Okay. I love doing this shit live. Felicita is one of my favorites. She has identified me as the henchman from the Venture Brothers. Hench life. And there's a lot of eclectic, eccentric, awesome humanity in this club, in this room. And every morning it's like sitting there talking convos over coffee. Yeah. It agreed totally what we do. And I would love for you to be a part of this too, because one, I would have a fellow Wisconsinite, and two, you bring a different aspect that I can't bring into that room. All I do is while they're talking, I'll just be, hey, check this out. I think this is what they're talking about. Send the link. Mainly because I'm just that guy.
No.
But and they have upped my game.
Yeah.
They have helped me up my game.
And that's the thing where you see, the one thing that I was taught, and I've been ingrained with playing hockey and other competitive sports, is you want to go up against the best. If you want to better your game.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go. You go hockey. I'll go Goku.
Yeah. Well, either way, if you want to.
Sorry, I'm an anime freak too, folks.
If you want to better your game, if you want to be the best, you have to go up against the best and be willing to lose.
Yes,
but
it's
going to bring up your game.
Sun Tzu, The Art of War. In every loss, there's 1,000 lessons. In one single win, 0 lessons.
Exactly.
1,000 wins, 0 lessons.
Yeah.
But back to these guys. I feel, and they did adopt me. They forced one of them, maybe 2 of them, maybe 3 of them, maybe all of them, have forced me to come up on stage and talk. And I have bonded with these people to an obnoxious level in my book. Because it's like, I didn't want... No. They've gotten me to open up my fucking mind.
Yeah.
Where I fucking accepted astrology.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, that is me. There's this fucking app.
Yeah.
And this has been like a 3-week curse now. And I'm calling it a curse. James, you know I'm going to call it a curse. I love you, but God damn it, I hate this app, but I love it. It's called The Pattern. Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, that is so me.
Yep.
This is so me. And it'll show you how to link up with people and what your positives are with partnering up as a friend with these people, what type of friendship you have. Yep. It's like chill or epic or golden, or you know people in a past life. And then it's like boom, boom, boom. And then somebody will, here's my production skills. Not the burping. Sorry, it's guys, it's 4 p.m. Well, sorry, it's 6 p.m.
Holy fuck!
Central Standard Time. We've been at this for almost 2 hours. Rob hasn't been here for almost a year.
I've been in the house.
You've been in the house, but not in the studio.
Not in the studio.
You've been at the fire pit
and on the big deck.
And yes, you love sitting on my big deck.
I do.
Yes. But I digress. There are certain needs, wants, and hopes for these people that I have, and you know me. I've been in a funk with this.
Yep.
And they've brought with this, and I'm talking Bad Habits Network. I'm talking the shows. I'm talking motivate my ass to get out. And just listening at work to some of these people, most of these people, all of these people, they have got me to go out of my comfort zone and also help me up my game on my Google foo, so to speak, as you call it. You guys got to do this
Lavin,
more
I was
often.
just going to say that also, because here's the thing. Like, when you and I would get together...
Sorry, Felicity just hit me in a back chat. The pattern, the cursed astrology app that makes men cry.
Well, I don't need an app for that.
And yes,
but
if I don't think she has given me permission to drop her name yet. 100% genu-fucking-ly. Oh, I'm using that. I like that terminology.
Nice.
Complex. Okay, Trisha, I love you. Caribbean.
Yep.
She's the one who I have ASMR when she talks. Because of the Caribbean dialect and
yes.
I cherish these people.
Yeah.
These people, if you fuck with one of them, I swear to God, I'm going to up-ass Wisconsin and find somebody who messed with these people. These people adopted me, and that's hard to do.
Oh, it is. It is. But, so, Lavin, he just said we got to do this more often. And this show. So, usually when you and I get together, it's just a bunch of laughs, joking, bullshit.
We laugh till we cry.
We did that in the beginning,
yes.
And I love those shows.
Mm-hmm.
They're fun, and I think they're necessary.
May I remind you of episode 420, where at minute 45 you said, "Has it been 2 hours? Because we need to cut this." No, it's marked at 45 minutes, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck, we're time traveling.
Yeah. That's why I don't get that high anymore.
Oh man. I wish you were there for the episode. I'm sorry that you've missed out on so many of these things. Where we had a local guy who did Delta 8, Delta 10 strains.
Yeah.
And mad shout out to them, Hemp 1848. Love you guys, but I cannot have your shit. That is too good. If I have 2 hits, I am retarded. Pardon the use of the R word, folks. This is a Shock Jock show. You know what you got into. You heard the disclaimer. Yay.
I don't think... I wouldn't be sorry for missing out on so many shows. I think this is... I think it was a culmination of being the perfect fucking time for the show today. With everything...
I don't remember saying genu-fucking-ly. Sorry. The back chat is eating me alive.
With everything that goes on in our lives, and you and I, we've been close for a number of years now, like more so than in the past. And the extreme facets of my life and the nuances.
And you know mine.
But I think this show is a culmination of the past
6 years.
10 years.
10 years we've been friends.
I think it's been 10 years that that friendship has been rekindled. And
backstory, folks.
I'd say rekindled, but
Rob and I used to be each other's bully.
Oh yeah,
we hated each other growing up.
Yep.
It was Steve's wedding. It was your brother's wedding.
No, it wasn't the wedding.
Bachelor party
it was
at a hockey game.
Party.
At a hockey game. You figured out my assholeness met your assholeness because anytime, I didn't care what team it was, anytime they screwed up, I gave up that little... Because Rob knew I fucking genuinely appreciated hockey by watching the screw-ups.
And I think it was more of our bonding when I was giving... Steve that pretend blowjob on the way back instead of a full bird kernel.
Full bird kernel next to us on the
highway.
We were nuts back then.
Oh God, I was a little drunk too. Yes, I pretended to fellatiate my brother.
Great description. Masterful wordsmithing, sir. My fratano.
But I think tonight has been a culmination of...
These guys are eating me up.
No, I think this afternoon is a culmination of the past 10 years where I think it's easier to talk about this shit.
Felicity, why are we lip biting? I'm sorry, I got to address the back chat.
But
no lower lip biting. Well, I got to get rid of my TikTok then.
Yeah. Yours?
And mine.
God, please, no.
Yes, I do a lot of lower lip biting.
Oh, there's some things I can't unsee.
Yes, I know. But no, there's a rich history with this.
There really is. And I think Levin is right. I think this is something that we need to do more often.
I would say with less alcohol.
Well, no, it's the alcohol. I'm the same way either way. Fuck, that's the one thing you know about me. I say what I fucking think. And I mean it all.
Yeah, and that's another reason.
The problem.
Another reason why I would like to invite you on to Heart Talks.
And
just listen. Just listen.
Knowing me, the first day I listen, I'll probably fucking say something.
Well, good point. Fair point. Well,
That's me.
Believe it or not, they usually just say, "Hey Gary, come up and reset the room," and I'll fucking use my pardon the F-bombs, but I don't care anymore at this moment. I'll usually just reset the room. Hey, guys, if you listen to what you like and you like what you hear, follow that fucking thing on the top. With less cursing, I usually do it. I will use my radio announce. And I've learned because I'm going to hit them up. Let's see, where's that mute button? There it is. I'm going to hit them up a little like this. Hold on. Where's that mute? There.
He's done screwing it up, folks.
There it is.
Oh.
There it is.
Shit.
Yeah, I found out how to use my real announcer producer voice.
No, and see, that's my problem is obviously I can not curse while I'm at work sometimes.
It's a very difficult thing to do.
It is, because,
especially when I'm in the room.
No. I am a very passionate person, and unfortunately, I have a very difficult time finding the right words and articulating the right words without using profanity.
And I have that, I'll call it a curse too. I have that as well because my heart gets in the way of my brain. Because to speak from the heart, you need your brain. Well, the problem with that is, and here's an analogy for you folks. There's considered a speed bump of things, what to say and what not to say. Some of us don't have that speed bump.
I had that
or that speed bump has been worn down.
I had that speed bump. I ignore it. I go over it at 100 miles an hour.
Right.
And that's my problem.
You would be like the toughest, if you did motivational speaking, you would be the tough as nails SOB. You would be the Stone Cold Steve Austin of the motivational speakers.
It's not how I've been brought up. And my profanity, I always like to blame on the military and playing hockey for 37 years now. There's a lot of shit talking. There's a lot of profanity. There's a lot of, fuck your moms and blah, blah, blah. Or, how was your sister last night? That kind of shit.
Yeah, things that they discourage us doing to each other in the office.
It's just a lot of, it's just a lot of shit talk. And, and that's my life. I mean, if you can ask any of my employees, I do a lot of shit talking. They do it back to me.
Live from the chat, the Grape Ape states that Rob and I are mental twins.
We are.
Well, you're also
100%.
You also are mental midgets.
Leave my
I gotta leave your. I want to kick your little person down the.
Very insecure about my manhood. Don't bring that up. Okay, come on.
But you kill me. And no, there's also, and I'm gonna foreshadow some things, folks. I have invited a few of the people from Heart Talks to do this forum. Felicita, Robin. Oh, shit. I didn't get permission to use that name. My apologies, folks. I'm going to try and edit that in post. It's probably not going to happen. James, as well as a few others. Trisha, I definitely want on. Just sorry, folks. I have ASMR with Trisha. Anytime she speaks, I get goosebumps. And it's not because of how she's saying it or what she's saying it. It's because her vocal cords hit that megahertz that really give you the goosebumps. I mean, she knows how to speak, and she spins a great story, and I love it. All of them do. All of them do. We have in that room there are people who share the kind of like what we've done on this show with Dalton and a couple other people.
Yeah. Yep.
The psychotropic trips, the life matters stuff.
Yeah.
And I want I've invited these people onto the show. So and I would love to have you there for some of these people.
I hope they take up that invitation because it would be a very interesting show. Is that cookie dough?
No, it's your ex-wife. It's Italian beef with gravy.
Which one?
Yes. Rule 8. Either or questions will be answered with a yes. Now, and I have been so trepidatious. I have been so trepidatious of letting them hear these shows. There's only been a handful of them, and I'm like, Please don't hurt me because I don't want you guys to think different of me
But
because I am kind of a different person in those rooms. I'm more professional.
Okay.
Here's where I let loose.
So here's the thing with that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you and I both acknowledge, along with several other people that are very close in my life, that I change.
Your mom. Sorry.
Not since she's beaten cancer, but yes.
Yes, and congratulations to Mama. Whoops.
But you know, if he really, and I was going to ask you a question. Go take a piss.
No, ask the question.
No, if I realize that I change for a relationship or for a certain person because I feel that's something that needs to happen, not in order for this relationship to
Are
be
you doing it
successful, but to
accommodate their needs?
Not so much accommodate their needs. It's more of making them feel safe and secure.
Okay, so now you're talking about the love languages. Another thing that these fuckers have gotten me to do.
And I know the love language also. I know that also.
Right.
But it's not so much the love language. It's just because I want this person to feel safe with.
And I say fuckers out of love, folks.
Feel safe with that more serious attitude and that more like, hey,
Ooh.
I'm here to protect. So what's this say? How is that different? So so you say you had to be a little bit more professional with this group and this
I
chat.
choose to be because history, where we've been, I come off as sometimes too abrasive, too tough, too unhinged.
Dude, the unhinged and the tough and the abrasive is what makes you you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. And the same thing with me because I changed that portion of me in my past.
Okay.
Because I didn't want that side to come out because I am afraid that is going to come off as weak, right? I'm afraid that's not that person won't feel protected.
Okay.
And secure with that side of me.
To be fair, I have also capitalized on certain things, i.e. the Dick Bacon story. You've heard it in the office. You've heard me say Dick Bacon in the office. I will be in these rooms.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Somebody's eating me alive. Gary, we are coming into your worlds. We love you so much. I saw through you instantly, and I'm certain everyone else did too. Come on, bro. I can't be different with different people. This is my downfall.
It's not. It's very
Where did the
easy.
quiet dad go? Shit, called out.
Well, the quiet dad a lot of times listens to this while he's at work. That's the difference. Where you and I,
I'm the quiet dad in the room.
You
sometimes,
but but it's more so at work because I see it while you're at work.
Yeah, I do Clubhouse at work.
Yes. And
Let's be fair.
I talk to somebody almost 95% of my fucking day while I'm at work. Okay.
Hi, sweetie. Oh, wait, that's my ex, not yours.
Whatever.
I know. I'm joking.
You're the quiet dad when you're listening and absorbing like I am.
Okay.
Right? So there
two steps. Okay, you're telling me I'm still doing the 2 steps back.
No, you're not doing the 2 steps back. You and I are a lot alike where we'll listen, absorb, analyze, and then speak. And sometimes
and when we don't do that, it doesn't end up well.
And that's and sometimes that's the downfall, but sometimes that is exactly what needs to be said.
Right.
And the speed bump there enhances that speed bump where I go over at 100 miles an hour no matter what.
Yeah, you like to fucking fly. You love to get air.
I still listen, I still absorb, and I still analyze what's being said.
Right.
And think about it, and think about a good response. But my abrasiveness will never go away. That's the problem.
I've accepted that. And myself, that is.
The thing with it, and I know you and I have talked a lot over the last 18 months, but
We've had to.
I found a purpose over the last 18 months with my faith. And I still, no matter with my faith and what I pray and what I ask for, that abrasiveness will never go away because that's part of what has been ingrained in me and part of who I am and why I was created for a lack of a better terminology. So
yeah, the three of them are eating me up alive on the back chat.
and I'm sorry for you.
I'm not. I'm not, because I just got called out for purposeful DID. Quiet dad, and then abrasive nuclear unicorn.
Yeah, well, but that's the abrasive nuclear unicorn is who you are. It is. That, Gary, that is all that I've known from you, and I've seen that quiet dad side of you. But it's that nuclear also. Like you can intertwine the two just like I can, and it kind of meld into one. Where it's that sweet, caring, and daring, fuck you, motherfucker, type person. It's
yes,
so.
But it doesn't negate my heart size.
Well, God, no, it doesn't. It doesn't for anybody. It doesn't matter how you speak or how you present yourself. Your heart will never change.
Right.
That's the one thing that people don't understand. Just because you're not soft and sensitive on the outside all the time doesn't mean that you don't feel, care, or understand.
Right. And
That's
here
the
also
difference.
comes into another aspect of the play. I know we've been talking for almost 2 hours now, folks. This happens.
It does.
What is that shit called? Not Outsider. Oh, shit. Not Intruder. I'm having trouble bringing it up. It's falsifying being there. It's Intruder. No, it is.
I mean, I could just come out and say fake because that's how I am.
It's almost yes.
Honestly, that's how I come across as fake because of how I can act in different
and it's
scenarios and different in different factions, right? So I can act one way.
I wish I could think of this word now. It's. I don't belong here, or it's.
Fuck! I know exactly what you're talking about. It's shit.
Yes, exactly. It's something. It's a condition, and I suffer hard from.
I do too. It's not intruder syndrome. It's
bystanders' fear of missing out. No, it's not. It's not FOMO. It's. I'm here, but I don't belong here syndrome, or fuck if I
imposter syndrome.
Thank you. That's what it is. But I suffer because I feel like I don't belong here.
100%.
Or I am an imposter because I am in a spot which I don't feel would be my niche. And it is, I thought it was just a trend, and then I started reading and studying more.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, this Heart Talk stuff, this Convos Over Coffees, making me step up my fucking game a lot. And I love them.
That's the one thing that so our old OM, he's Dad's age.
Yes, sir.
Just an amazing, incredible individual.
Now I'm gonna vacate because
that's fine.
Like 4 beers deep, 2 hours. I haven't gone yet.
Bye, Felicia. But no, my old OM, I never heard of this. And
what's an OM?
Operations manager.
Thank you.
And he brought up this imposter syndrome to me. And it was actually over a couple of beers while I was trying to get some info on our second shift where I was moving to. And he flat out told me that I had imposter syndrome, and I had no idea what the hell he was talking about. And it was something incredible the way he put it, the elegancy that he was able to describe to me about having this imposter syndrome and getting to think about it really solidified the idea that I do have imposter syndrome, that I don't feel like I belong in every situation that I'm in, and that I don't deserve the situation or deserve the position that I'm in. And it really gets you to think, and it really gets you to analyze where you are and why you are
who,
there.
where, and why.
And it's something that I'm extremely grateful that he was able to say flat out, be like, you have imposter syndrome. You need to know you deserve to be here, and you have a lot to bring to this. And I don't think if he had never said that to me, if I had never met this individual and have that kind of relationship with them, I don't think I'd be as confident as I am with who I am.
Okay.
And where I'm at.
And another thing I'm actually starting to learn, and it's usually, I can't say her name because I haven't been given permission. There's a select couple group, and Trisha and James are in that group, as well as Trisha, because Trisha and I, in my opinion, we kind of bonded, and all of us have bonded. I can't, if I want to leave this group, I will have to do it like, I'll have to get jumped out like a gang.
Well, it can't be, well, I could say worse than the motorcycle.
Oh God, no! I'm never doing the motorcycle club thing again.
Yeah,
that was stupid.
Yeah.
That was a dumb mistake.
It's not a. It wasn't a mistake.
No, it was a life learning experience that I never wish to repeat. I think I'd rather get shot again, or have a coffee mug shattered on my forehead,
or multiple cigarettes put on your face. But
that was you, not me.
Yeah, it was me. I had that happen several times.
Well, you started getting into the kink scene.
Not that much.
Well, you had cigarettes put on your face.
Not for kink reasons, asshole.
Oh, got it. Did I just bring up some childhood traumas?
No.
Would you like me to?
More like more like brawling fucking traumas. Like, let's get into a fight, not for fun, but no.
Or hey, I'm with Gary. Let's get into a fight by accident.
I swear to God, if I ever have a fucking cigarette flicked out at me again, I probably will lose my shit.
You can suck my tiny quote this. It's a long story. It's a deep story.
God, that was fun.
Yes, yes, Trisha, twice.
I miss fucking.
I've also had a coffee mug broken on my head because I said the wrong thing in front of the wrong pregnant redhead.
And not his wife.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
was
it
it
was.
her?
Yes, it was.
What the fuck?
She has great aim when she's angry.
She has great aim anyways. What are you talking about? I've been on the receiving end of that.
Yes, you have. We all have.
Where were we going?
In the heart by your bondage. Cigarettes put out on your
My
face.
My heart is not with bondage.
Not no more. I don't know. I've heard some stories you tie a bitch down. Pardon the phrase.
If they ask for it,
sure. You're accommodating.
I am accommodating.
We were talking about imposter syndrome.
The imposter, yeah. So it's an amazing thing when somebody says it to you, and you're able to sit back and be like, "Fuck."
Well, and no one's told me I have it. I'm realizing it on my own.
See, and I'm glad I was told, because I don't think I'd ever realize it. I don't think I would have ever been. The last 2 years have really changed my life. And in the good, and it's always 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, and I've taken those steps. I've gone back and forth.
I've been
over
there
the
for
last
a
2
few
years.
I've been there with you,
and I like those 3 steps back. I do,
because it's a refresher. It hurts, and it's a refresher to where the suck begins.
It is, but with my problem is letting go of that suck, right? So, and you know me, like the problem that I have is letting go of that suck. And being able to forgive myself, forgive others, and well, not so much forgive others, just forgive myself more or less for anything. But I like those 3 steps back because it makes me feel again. Because when I take those 2 steps forward, I feel like I have too much confidence, and I don't know how to reel that in. So those 3 steps back help me reel that in, and it hurts, and it stings, and it sucks, and it beats me down for a while. But then I'm able to take those 3 steps forward and actually make them 5.
Okay.
And then move back those 3, and then those 5. And it's always that back and forth, and it hurts, and I hate every second of it.
But it's going to temper your soul.
But it does, 100%. It does, and that's where, if I didn't hear about and understand that imposter syndrome and tell and have a mentor, somebody that I really liked and respected, tell me that, I wouldn't be able to recognize and understand that those 3 steps, those 5 steps, those 3 steps, those 5 steps they're extremely helpful no matter how painful they are.
Right. Kick from the Grape Ape in the chat, in the Spreaker chat. I think Rob needs a giant monkey hug. Sorry, I should have waited for you not to sip your soda.
I might. Ape, I freaking miss you. I don't get to see you enough. And we'll definitely have to do something.
Let's be honest. Since COVID, it's been very difficult to do these shows
It's
in the studio.
No, and that's bullshit.
It is bullshit,
It's
but we
bullshit.
also have the mental midgets that don't understand Discord.
No, they don't, and that's neither here nor there. It's like these shows, like the one that we're having now, isn't.
It was totally impromptu.
It wasn't because of COVID. It wasn't because of anything. It was because of the shit that I go through.
Yeah,
and I know several people that are listening that I don't try to bring my shit upon anybody because I don't want anybody to not so much feel bad, but worry or really, question my loyalties. Like with you, I'm here. Like if you needed something, you called me, I would answer.
Just
like a text,
it's vice versa.
A text, unless you say, "Hey, I need you," I would answer right away. A call, I would pick up in a fucking instant. Like, "Hey,
this cocksucker's calling me. Why?"
Yeah, but like with me, I am the person where I don't try to bring my shit upon anybody. I don't want anybody. It's not so much know what I'm going through.
Would this also
just
be in the
don't
realm
want
of imposter syndrome?
It can be, but it's more of I want to do it on my own because I don't want somebody to feel like they need to help me. Like I would much rather help you.
Yes.
Than you help me.
Yes, and that also has a we're busting the 2-hour mark now.
Well, it's not the first
We're going
time.
full Joe Rogan. Matt, shout out to you, Joe. Love you on Spotify.
Oh yeah. I'd rather help somebody else,
right?
Them help me. I would rather figure my own shit out.
To empty out your cup, you need to fill it out. You fill it up again, and that's a big difficulty for our personality types.
A huge personality type, and it's a huge difficulty, and that's something that I don't think I'll ever change.
Yeah,
because it's just not who I am.
Right,
I'm not the type of person, unless I am balls to the wall, knees deep in shit, like I was that night I called you. And you came over, and unless I am that deep and that far gone,
right,
I'm not going to make that call.
Right,
I'm not going to reach out.
No, instead somebody else will, and I'll have to.
Well, that was
a fluke.
It wasn't a fluke. It was a misunderstanding, but I'm kind of glad it happened. But I'm still not that person that's going to say, "Hey, I have this going on, and I don't know what the fuck to do." And
no, that's why I sit there and go, "You good?" And if you're not, you usually sit there because I feel you.
Yeah.
Okay,
well,
it's phrasing.
No, I know
Phrasing.
No, I get it.
I can feel your Reiki, whatever you want to call it, your energy, your aura. If you're screaming out to the cosmos, I feel that.
I saw something. I want to say Cody posted it, and this was a couple months ago, and it was about.
Fun fact: Cody's one of our
good
frequent co-hosts,
frequent
flyers on these.
It was a guy narrating it, and it was a TikTok, and yeah, I got on the TikTok band.
And there's nothing wrong with it.
No, I know. But it was like
I look at it for the hot goth chicks.
the opening phrase was, "Have you ever met a guy that says that he's okay?"
That's every one of the males that are in this studio at any given moment, dude.
It's and I'll send you the video because I still have it saved, and it's just like if you ever meet that guy, that man's not okay. He just says, I'm okay. That man's not okay. He's got more demons and more battles than you could ever fucking understand. And it's so fucking true. The person that says, if you ask me how I'm doing and I say I'm okay, it's because I've got so much shit.
You're being demanded. I just received a communique from the manager. You're being demanded.
And it's you're not okay. When I say I'm okay, it's that front. Like I don't know how else to
break
present.
that bond.
Well, no, I don't know how else to present me being, hey, I'm good. That bubbly,
the Robin
bullshit,
Williams shit.
That bullshit.
AKA the Robin Williams syndrome. Always smiling, always happy
and that's,
to the outside.
Yeah, and that's like when I say I'm okay, it's like, yeah, well, I got a lot of shit in my fucking mind.
We all do.
But the problem is with there's a lot of people like me and you that do that. That yeah, we're okay. I'm okay. You're not okay.
No, you're not.
And that is
it's not. But it is okay, and people need to embrace this fact. It's again, we're repeating what we said at hour number 1. It's okay to be not okay.
And and I don't mean to offend, but it's more so with men than it is with women.
Oh, God.
Women are more apt, I believe, to really come out with their friends and be like, I've got this going on, or whatever.
To a certain degree, I'll agree with that.
Where men is like, we're gonna deal with it on our own, and even our own spouses or kids or parents won't know exactly what's going on.
Right.
And the one thing that I love about my parents is that like mom called me up like a month ago and she's like, how you doing? I'm all right. She goes, no. How
Bullshit.
you doing?
How are you?
Yeah. And
well, also we were also raised at the school where, hey, how's it going? Your immediate answer, if it's not outstanding, you're wrong.
Yeah. And I believe that men have more difficulty coming out. I'd say coming out as in like divulging your feelings or your thoughts or your depression or whatever it might be to another male, whether it might be your brother or your best friend in the entire world. And for me, like I said earlier, I would rather mask all my shit to help you with yours than deal with mine.
But
because
in
it's easier to deal with yours than it is my shit.
And to quote Sun Tzu again, it's harder to help. This is not only Sun Tzu. This is a bastard analogy. There's been many analogies that Christianity is capitalized on this analogy as well. It's hard to help a person with a sliver in their eye when you have a 2x4 in yours.
Yeah, 100%.
So, guys, if you like what you're hearing what you like, we've gone over the 2-hour mark. I'm being told by the manager, my wife, that it is dinner time. Hit the like button, hit the heart button on YouTube, subscribe, share this stuff, whatever you wish to do. Heart Talks, Convos Over Coffee. I want to interview every one of these people.
And this is probably the deepest I've ever been
on the shows.
Yeah.
It took you 2 hours.
No, the first hour was kind of 45 minutes was the first was bullshit.
Bullshit, silliness, yes.
But yeah.
And we invite you guys to listen to us more often. Just share us, keep us going. Figure out a way to just share this stuff. We love you guys.
And I don't know who's listening, and I don't
care. The tens and tens of listeners.
No, I don't care who's listening either. But the point behind this is if any of this is ringing true,
if this resonates with you,
just shoot an email, send us something, let us know, because
Rob can be found on social medias on like Instagram and Twitter and Twitagra.
I haven't been on Twitter in a while, but
okay, I just
Facebook,
made a hot tub time machine reference, and you didn't pat me on the back.
Well, kudos. I don't think you still watched it.
No, I didn't.
I think there's a lot more people out there like you and I than we want to admit, and who knows if they listen to this and they feel like, hey, you know what? I understand.
Sorry. Felicity's nailing you right now. I love it when it's deep.
Yeah. Anyways.
Whoa, we got a little bit of woo.
No, I just
talk from your heart, dude.
Knowing me and knowing who I am and getting this deep into a conversation and deep into feelings and deep into my personality, I know that there's more people out there like you and I. Mm-hmm. And, you're going through a hard time, then, reach the fuck out. I've said this on another show where we've kind of gotten into this subject.
I think it was our Veterans 22 a Day show.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
Reach out to us. I mean, It's not
if somebody
easy
comes
and
up
it's not fun.
If somebody comes up in your mind at random for any fucking reason, reach out to them. There's a reason that person just popped into your head.
Yeah, and there's a reason that you started listening to this. And if it's
because I shared the link.
Other than Hammer sharing the link, there's a lot more of us out there than anybody I think really cares to admit.
Yes.
And there's a lot more of us out there that would rather deal with our own shit
than let anyone else. Yep. Own
talk about it.
And a lot of that is ownership.
It is.
It
is ownership.
Ownership.
Yeah, ownership.
Yes. You know what? Hashtag ownership.
we could rename the fucking episode.
I like it. I'm sticking a neat Wiener-ing. I'm sticking with this episode title.
It's not wrong.
And no, because it's neat.
It is neat. And listen, you're feeling any sort way. I'm not saying suicidal or depressed or anything, but you got a lot of shit in your head that you think you could do on your own. Don't do it on your own.
No. If you want to do it on your own, I suggest writing it down.
Definitely. I do a lot of fucking journaling.
Same now. I'm doing the 90-day challenge.
I've been journaling for 2 years, 2.5 years now. And it's helpful, but it's not. That's my take on it. I think it's not helpful for me sometimes because it's just like, I'm just writing my shit down, blah, blah, blah. It does help because it does get a weight off your shoulders.
Right.
It does.
I'm also, like I said, the connection offer is still there. Okay. I want you to join.
I feel bad if I don't accept Lavin's, but I'll accept yours.
Well,
love you, Lavin.
I win. But no, there's. I mean, we're all a conglomerate of people.
We are
a decoupage, if you will, a decoupage of humanity, and I love the fact that you actually went this deep. So
that was just a tip.
Yeah. Oh. Fuck. So guys, listen in, subscribe to this channel if you want to hear more of that iceberg.
Please don't.
Rob can be found on certain eclectic social medias such as Grindr.
I haven't been on Grindr ever. Okay, ever.
No, please, I invite you to join us on Heart Talks because I need more Scotties in there. I'm surrounded.
Facebook or
Clubhouse. Download the Clubhouse app.
I'll get Clubhouse, and so it's Facebook or
to find you.
I was about to say Tumblr.
Tumblr?
No, it's Instagram.
What the fuck is Tumblr?
Tumblr is
it's the Pinterest before Pinterest.
Yeah, we'll just go with that.
We'll go. It's MySpace after dark.
Way after dark.
Again, guys, you can follow me, find me. It's usually just Google Gary the Hammer. Our other group guys, Johnny owns his own detailing shop in Wisconsin. Dave can be found on Blown Pistons, the other show that we do here, our sister show. Haha, got you, Dave. Lavin can be found at jefflavin.com. It's common spelling, 2 F's and Lavin. Mark can be found probably somewhere at a truck stop. Our grape ape. Tripper can be. We are all our guests that are commonly affiliated with this show. It is that time. We are at almost 2 hours and 15 minutes. This is just 2 fucking people.
I know, right?
This is amazing. Usually you and I can't go without the forklift talk. Thank God we did that. We went without the forklift talk.
We went without a lot of different talk that
yes.
we usually go to.
Yeah, because you usually refer to the time Air Force Amy was on this show.
That's only at work.
So, guys, again, thank you for joining us live. I don't know anymore, man. Has anyone else got any more fucks to give?
I have plenty.
I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have runneth dry. I've tried to go fuck shopping, but there's no fucks left to buy. I've no more fucks to give, though more fucks I've tried to get.